What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another player prop video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Yesterday was another fantastic overall day from the Props Made Easy tools, man. Got so many screenshots of people having success on many different platforms. It's just great to see, man. People hitting same game parlays, people hitting on DraftKings pick six a lot, people hitting on sleeper, people hitting on better prize picks. Like, there was so many screenshots and so much success that people had with the top plays off of the tools, man. Once again, I just love to see that shit. I love to see that shit, man. Thank y'all for joining me as always. PropsMadeEasy.com, the tools you're about to see me use. Only $20 a month if you go to PropsMadeEasy.com right now. Sign up. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. All right, looking at the player props for today, as always, my office is in the back of my house away from my modem because that was the only place they could put it. So it's a little laggy at times. Let me refresh, see if it pops on now. It's a little laggy at times. There we go. All right. So, looking at prize picks for MLB, we don't have any 53%ers, but we do have a couple over the 52% mark that are almost there anyway, and we'll talk about a few of them, and there's some other reasons why I like these plays as well. Now, you guys know me personally. I stay only playing green probabilities, okay? But for the sake of the video, just to give y'all some prize picks, and to go over a couple players, I'm going to talk about some. Ryan Feltner's outs over 15.5 is a 52.92% probability. This is 0.08% away from being one of the plays that we would love to play, okay? Minus 137 PME consensus odds on the over. This gets up to minus 153 on the over 15.5 over on Pinnacle, which is considered to be a smart book, okay, a sharp book. Projection 15.6, a 0.1 projection differential. So they don't expect him to have an amazing game, but they definitely expect him to go over the 15.5 pitching outs. All right, Matt Olson hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5 is at 52.45 probability. So it's decent. Minus 135 on the over PME consensus. Minus 135 is the highest. So that tells you that most of the sports books are right there at that minus 135 range. All right. Projections 2.29, so projections really like his hits, runs, RBIs over, but nothing really pops too crazy on Prize Picks. All right, we can be patient with Prize Picks. MJ Melendez runs under 0.5 is 53% probability, minus 138 PME consensus odds on the under. This gets up to minus 140 on DraftKings, a projection of 0.46 runs. Everything points to the under on MJ Melendez. As you guys know, we love these green probabilities, baby. Love the green probabilities. That's what we're looking for. Now, better, as always, has some great value. George Kirby hits allowed under 5.5 is 53.4% probability. Minus 140 PME consensus on the under 5.5. This gets up to minus 175 on the under 5.5 over on BetMGM. That's crazy. Projection of 5.4. Eric Fetty hits allowed over 5.5 is 53.3% probability. Minus 140 PME consensus odds on the over. Minus 145 is the highest it gets over on BetMGM, projection of 5.6. Both of these are just 0.1 projection differentials, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. All we want to see is it on one side or the other. That matches where Vegas is. That's all we're utilizing the projections for. Jaron Duran hits, runs, RBIs under 2.5 is 53.12% probability. Minus 138 PME consensus on the under. This gets up to minus 140 over on Bet Online. Projection is 2.05 on him. And then Melendez again runs under 0.5, and Maikel Garcia hits, runs, RBIs under 2.5 are some of the best options. The absolute top two are going to be George Kirby hits allowed under 5.5 and Eric Fetty hits allowed over 5.5. Moving on, nothing really for Boom Fantasy, Dabble. DraftKings Pick 6 always has great value. Joey Estes strikeouts under 4.5 is 57.8% probability, almost a 58% probability rate. That is awesome. Minus 169 PME consensus on the under. This gets up to minus 190 on Pinnacle. Projection of 4.4. I see why people are sweeping DraftKings Pick 6. I mean, the value is crazy. Grayson Rodriguez strikeouts over 4.5 at 55.94% probability. Minus 156, minus 164. Projection of 6.05. Definitely likes Grayson Rodriguez. Anthony Santander, hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5 is 54.73%. DJ LeMahieu, hits, runs, RBIs under 1.5 is 54%. There's a lot of good value plays for DraftKings Pick 6. Hot Streak, amazing value. A lot of Hot Streak, Sleeper. These sites, you will see a lot of fantastic batting strikeouts value. All right, so take those batting strikeout options when you see them over on those sites. Sleeper has been killing it, though. People have been killing it with the Sleeper batting strikeouts plays. Some of the runs plays, the singles, you can find amazing value with. So there's just crazy value over there on Sleeper. All right. Moving on. MLB first inning. The best first inning under runs allowed is going to be Turnbull and Holton. Under first inning runs allowed is got a lot of green here. 0.65 combined ERA, 1.01 whip combined in the first inning. Solid spot there. The best over is going to be Estes and Contreras. Sorry, skipped over WNBA. WNBA. Nothing really for Prize Picks. The highest percent is a 51.9%, so I'm not even going to waste our time talking about that right now. Nothing for Underdog. Let's see. Nothing for Dabble. Hard Rock has some really good value. Fliff is over here with great value. Arik, rebounds over 4.5, 56% probability. Aerial points under 15.5 at 55. Some really good options for WNBA on Fliff. Parlay Play always has some good value there. Sleeper has a couple good ones. Courtney Williams assists over 5.5, 55%. Brianna Jones rebounds under 5.5. So there's some options there. Nothing on Prize Picks, though. For MMA, we have a top lock option. Peyton Talbot. Significant strikes under 53.5. He's 48.5 when you average all the sportsbooks that have significant strikes available for this slate. 48.5 is 5 points lower than where Prize Picks has it. So take the under on Peyton Talbot. Looking at tennis, Ben Shelton aces over 12 at 0.5 sportsbook differential on the over there. Nothing available for PGA at the moment. For soccer, we got some big passing attempts differentials. We've got Peter passing attempts over 35.5 at an 8. We have Juraj passing attempts over 37.5 at a 7. Andre passing attempts over 32.5 at a 4. They're on the same team, so Peter is going to be your number one guy you want to go with. And then Arda on, however you say that name, passing attempts under 39.5 is a -3. Nothing for Call of Duty. League of Legends, we have very tight differentials here. Jizu, first map kills under 4 at a -0.25. So very, very tight differentials there for that. CS2 and Call of Duty should both be up in no time, I would imagine. We don't have data for multiple sites at the moment for them to be able to compare lines and give y'all the best data. So as soon as that's available, they will be up there as well. Valorant, Mini Boo, Safe, CNED, Runner, Yetta J, however you say these names, whatever. They're all 0.5 sportsbook differentials. You can play any of them that you want to. All right? And that's it, man. Nothing at the moment popping for Prize Picks. Some great value is over on Better. All right, with the George Kirby hits allowed under 5.5, Eric Fetty hits allowed over 5.5, or some good options there. DraftKings Pick 6, as always, has amazing value with Estes strikeouts under 4.5 at 57%. Grayson Rodriguez strikeouts over 4.5 at 55.9. Some great value, man. Sleeper, Hot Streak, and all these other ones, they've got some great batting strikeouts, runs, props, and all that good stuff if you want to make like a nice little high probability 6-man of plays that are like -200s and up normally on our PME consensus odds. Those sites are going to be fantastic for that. All right? Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. If you haven't tried propsmadeeasy.com yet, it's that simple. You go to what sports you're looking at, and you go through these different sports books, and you find where the best value is, and you put them together. The reason why I promote the 2-mans over the 6-mans is just because you don't always have 6 plays that are top-notch probability that you can put together. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to force things. I'm trying to push people not feeling like they have to force a 6-man together. Okay? If you're putting top probability plays and you're pairing 2 of them together, then that's going to be fine. But if you're on a site like Prize Picks, where sometimes you'll get 2, 3 probability plays, but you're rarely going to see 6 of them lit up for Prize Picks on MLB. So these people making 6-man slips in MLB, they're forcing some value to make that happen. All right, they're not using all of the data and using it the best way possible, because you're kind of forcing it a little bit if you're not using those top-notch data. There's no reason to force anything. All right, and that's what I want my following and the people who watch me to kind of learn as you progress through your stages of sports betting and doing this thing, that there's different ways that are the best ways to attack it, that will kind of just keep you in this range of just making sure you're making the smartest decisions. I understand when you look at all the data and stuff like that, they say that technically 6-mans are the best value, and that's cool. But the problem is that for 3 or 4 of those value plays, those plays that you're putting in that 6-man Prize Picks MLB slip, is probably not top-notch probability, the 53% or more, like you would want them to be. And at that point, what are you going off of? Like the last 10 and stuff? I mean, a lot of times if you look at these slips that you see people posting on social media, you can correlate a lot of it to last recent performance. That's literally all it is. If you look at their slips, you'll see either the last 5 of the player or the last 10 look solid. That's really all they go off of, and they act like they're Nostradamuses. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, utilize the most data that you have available to you. Take advantage of how smart these sports books people are who set these lines. I mean, these people get paid crazy amounts of money. They dish out so much money. These sports books dish out so much money to get the most accurate lines they possibly can. These lines set by sports books are incredibly accurate. Take advantage of all of the data that they are using, the millions of dollars they use towards making sure their lines are as accurate as they can be. Take advantage of the discrepancies between these sports books compared to these fantasy books like Prize Picks, Underdog, and stuff like that. And just take advantage of that the moment these come out. You feel what I'm saying? Because that is the best way to do it. There's no way that any regular human being with a regular job or any of that can do the amount of research that these sports books have incorporated into their data when they're putting these lines out. So take advantage of that. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody is smarter than these books when it comes to setting these lines. So take advantage of the books. Our PME consensus takes advantage of the books, puts all the books' minds together, gives you the most accurate representation of where Vegas is, and if you follow that route, you will have more success just off the rip. You will be playing smarter plays than 90% of the people you know doing player props. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if the people you know are like, oh, I like this guy because, he's a right-handed batter facing a lefty and his last 5 looks good. That's literally as simple as it gets for some of these folks. So I want my people to just make smarter decisions, man. Follow the data. The days of you having to study these things for hours and hours and hours are over. Props Made Easy and many other sites in this industry help just simplify that process. You know what I mean? So propsmadeeasy.com is only $20 a month. Try it out. See for yourself why this thing has blown up, man. 9,500 active subscribers, which is absolutely ridiculous in our first year, man. So that would put us on track to like 20K next year. That's wild. So make sure you try out propsmadeeasy.com, man. We've made so many advancements since the beginning, man. As you guys know, we're consistently looking for ways to improve or help our people to be able to find the absolute best options with the click of a button, and just keep progressing, keep getting better. And the tools from the start, from when they first dropped to what they are now, are just light years different. The hit rate itself has just skyrocketed as well, from what was already a solid hit rate in the very beginning, which is why we dropped the tools, to what is now an amazing hit rate. If you're following the green probability plays only, you're playing only the 2 differentials when it comes to the sportsbook differential spots for the esports and stuff like that, you will have tremendous success, man. All right. And I know there's people who are going to come in and try Props Made Easy for one day and maybe have no success their first day and decide this isn't for them because they had 1 day of no success. As I've always said, man, those are not the people that need to be gambling anyways. And I think the people who don't know what they're doing and don't listen to people and learn and really take into account what the best ways to attack are and think they know better, those people will be filtered out this industry as time goes on because they just won't have the ability to play anymore. You feel what I'm saying? The people who do have some extra bankroll to be able to do the player props and have fun with it and all that stuff, you guys are the ones that I'm really focused on trying to mold into making sure you're making the absolute best decisions, because at the end of the day, I'm here to help y'all make some money, man. That's it. I'm here to take all the best data available to us in the entire industry and help y'all make some money. And that's what Props Made Easy does. That's why I promote it so heavy. It is a fantastic site. Try it out. PropsMadeEasy.com. Anyway, only $20 a month. Let's get this money, baby. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm out.